What's going on, guys? It's Mac here from Cryptstar, and today I have another good episode for you guys. The Gala ecosystem has announced some really important news, and I want to go ahead and cover that for you guys, tell you guys what it means for the Galaverse and what it means for you guys if you guys are into Gala Games ecosystem. Welcome to the channel. If it's your first time, go ahead and make sure you hit that subscribe button if you really want to go ahead and see all of the top crypto news out there. And I am not a financial advisor, so of course, take everything I say with a grain of salt and do your own research. Before we dive into the video today, I do want to cover a few topics, some information so you guys can know background about what we're going to be talking about today. You can see recently the Gala Games has partnered with Steven Cantor. In 2017, Steven Cantor, he premiered at the 2017 Sundance Film Festival, and it won a special jury prize. So you can see also he received an Emmy Award nomination for the HBO channel's 4K Devil's Playground. And he has gone ahead and teamed up with the Galaverse, and it looks like they're creating some sort of new film. Let's go ahead and take a look and see what Steven Cantor has to say.
I'm very excited to partner with Gala, and we have a film that we're about to announce with you guys that has Dwayne Johnson and $7 as partners.
So it looks like Steven Cantor has gotten a partnership for the Galaverse with none other than Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. That's freaking awesome. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to hear all the Rock jokes coming out. So let's go ahead and take a listen and see exactly what this new movie is going to be about.
Okay, about 10 or 12 years ago, a group of four friends went fishing off the coast of Florida. Two of them were tremendous athletes and trainers, and two of them were professional NFL football players. And they went on a fishing boat, and the storm of the century was coming in the following day, and they threw the anchor overboard and 70 miles off the coast to do some fishing, and the anchor got stuck. And rather than cutting the anchor, which would have cost, maybe $700 to replace the anchor, they decided to try and gun the engine. And gunning the engine, they capsized the boat, and all four guys were tossed overboard. And it was a harrowing, crazy battle for their lives. 3 of the 4 of them perished. One guy managed to survive 43 hours battling hypothermia and exhaustion and everything else you could think of, and survived and got rescued by the Coast Guard and lived to write a book. And the book was very inspirational to Dwayne Johnson, The Rock, and he had optioned it and tried to make a movie for several years, and he was actually going to play one of the characters, and then things kept happening with the financing through the years, and the film hasn't gotten made, and they decided a few years ago to try and make it a documentary. And
holy cow, 43 hours with no drinking water. Oh, I guess it's all the seafood you can eat though. Well, the movie itself looks pretty good. I do like survival movies. I also like action movies, so it definitely seems like a very fun film to go ahead and watch. Let's go ahead and hear more about what this film was based on.
The book is called Not Without Hope, and it is a harrowing, page-turning, tear-jerking, crazy account of these 4 guys' struggle for, holding on to each other and doing everything they can to keep each other alive, and the things they talked about before they ultimately gave up. And it's really intense and crazy.
Yeah, I mean, recently the sort of survival nature films have really increased in popularity. I think this could be quite a big hit, especially with Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson behind it. Let's go and take a look at Dwayne's company, $7 Production, and see what that's all about here. $7 Productions, it's co-founded by Dwayne Johnson and Danny Garcia. Ooh, pretty big names, right? $7 Production is a multi-million-dollar multi-platform company pioneering original content for television, film, emerging technologies, and digital networks. I guess that kind of makes sense that they are teaming up with Galaverse. Crossing all entertainment verticals, $7 Production creates innovative content rooted in authenticity, strong storytelling, and passion. $7 Production has an ever-expanding slate, including tentpole movies such as Disney's Jungle Cruise, Universal's Hobbs and Shaw, and etc. etc. Wow, looks very exciting. I think that this could be really big for Gala Games. Let's go ahead and talk about what exactly Steven Cantor is saying about the issues with Web 2.0 platforms such as Netflix and Disney+.
Not gonna lie that I'm a little increasingly dissatisfied with what the Web 2 world has turned it into. You don't get a lot of feedback from a lot of these streamers and distributors. There's really no interaction with your audience, no ownership of the content, no participation in anything. It's pretty much they give you a budget, you make it, and they own it, and goodbye. You don't hear much.
So yeah, as we kind of grew during Corona and we evolved as a human species, we kind of realized that digital communities are very, very important if you want to get your product recognized. So I think that Stephen Cantor has a really big point. It's really important to connect with your audience and kind of provide that sort of live audience feeling. And it's quite possible to do this using blockchain technologies and NFTs.
The ultimate user experience is not that great. You don't really get much feedback. And I'm very excited at the feedback opportunities and the interaction with an audience that this whole Gala verse can offer.
Using digital property ownership and using that to go ahead and connect with your audience. So yeah, Galaverse has had a lot of success with Townstar as well as the Snoop Dogg collaboration. They have this upcoming music node thing going on. Pretty exciting to see what they're doing with NFTs. Let's go ahead and hear what other ideas David has for the Galaverse.
I think the future of NFTs is not so much in the digital artwork, but in the experience, almost like a QR code on steroids that can give you membership to all kinds of things and access to things and behind the scenes and Q&As with the people making the films and live streaming from the set and in the edit room and talking to the DPs and the actors and really getting an inside look at how a film gets made, so the audience becomes almost a part of the process.
So yeah, I mean, NFTs really add an extra layer of awesomeness for producers as well as actors and game show hosts to go ahead and connect with their audiences. Audiences can go ahead and share their opinions and help the storyline develop in ways that they see fit. I think it's really cool how you can have a game show and then basically poll the audience and see who gets kicked off. There are endless possibilities for this new filming platform. If you guys think that this is a really cool idea, please let me know in the comments. If you guys think it's stupid, please let me know why exactly. For me, I think it's a really cool idea. It's very imaginative. However, I don't think the final form is quite finalized. I think that it could evolve quite a bit more, and I think the Gala team has what it takes to go ahead and bring this to fruition.
You can't mint a moment of Batman or a moment of Spider-Man because they're trapped in intellectual property entanglements, right? And so we as independents, as a community of creators, we get to actually mint moments or even in, who knows, maybe even an entire episode of something that someone can actually say, I own this moment. Imagine if you had that great moment from Fast Times at Ridgemont High, or that moment from Slackers, or that moment from Pulp Fiction. Like, you know, we're onto something really groundbreaking here.
I think the idea of owning bits in movies, I think this is a kind of a cool idea. Personally, I'm not exactly sure where he's trying to go with this, but I can see how it's a really, really cool idea, especially if you want to use the movie in like a YouTube video and get the licensing rights to go ahead and play more than like 10 seconds of the video. For me as a content creator, that sounds like a really, really great idea, because you get hit by these things in YouTube like, oh, you got copyright infringement, you can't monetize your video. And it's like, what the heck, man? Like, I had like 10 seconds of another guy's YouTube and I was commenting on it, like this one today, and I basically lost my monetization because of that. Is this really right? I mean, couldn't I just like pay them a couple bucks and then use that 10-second clip? Well, I think this NFT monetization of a video and video bits really makes that a possibility in the future. Let's go ahead and take a look at the Gala Films website here. They have the Node film license, and I actually started up a music node, and they run pretty smoothly. It does use a lot of CPU power. It looks like the film nodes currently are about 80,000 Gala, which is almost $5,500. So it's quite a bit more expensive than the music nodes when they came out. I think they were like a couple $100. The film nodes are actually quite a bit more here. Still pretty popular. I did see some comments regarding these saying that why don't they have more working products for Gala Games before they go ahead and launch all these new platforms. But I think it's more like they're just trying to expand on different places and kind of see what lands and what sticks. And I think this film node thing, I think they have a lot of really strong partners, especially now that Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, as well as $7 Production has gone and jumped on, as well as Stephen Cantor. And they all have really great imaginations, and they'll have a lot of drive to go ahead and drive innovation in the film industry as well as the NFT industry. So yeah, I'm really excited to see where Gala Games goes in the future with this, what kind of imaginative ideas they come up with to go ahead and engage audience members. If you guys have any cool ideas, please let me know. I'm curious. I want to go ahead and make some cool content for my YouTube channel, and also I'm trying to go ahead and figure out where I can purchase NFT content to go ahead and incorporate it into my YouTube channel, like licensing and stuff like that. So that way I can support artists and also not have to worry about, copyright infringement when using things on my YouTube channel. Anyways, that's it for today's video. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys all in the next video. Have a great day. Peace out.